What's up, guys? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thanks for joining us. Oh, right away we got the affirmation, so let's just get to it. I create my own beauty. I take care of my body outside and in. I feel and look my best. I create my own beauty. I take care of my body outside and in. I feel and look my best. At the bottom of the deck, all that I need is drawn to me. All that I need is drawn to me. Okay, you know what that means. It means we lack nothing. We want for nothing. We need for nothing. Because all we need is drawn to us, okay? Let's jump into your reading and see what Kipper message we got. Some of you guys are about to start feeling really good. Okay, like you could breathe again, or you're gonna start feeling free again, or something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but yeah, like a weight has been lifted off of your shoulders. I'm seeing some of you guys getting better rest too, sleeping better, or again, just feeling better when you wake up, feeling more excited to go about your day or to see what the day brings. Okay. Some of you could also be growing stronger in your faith as well, whatever your faith is. Some of you are excited about love. You're waiting on your lover. I'm hearing Ray right now. Baby, where the hell is my husband? What is taking him so long to find me? Oh. Okay. Some of you guys could be exiting a relationship, or you exited one not too long ago. If it's not you, some of you guys, if you've been wondering where your husband is, your husband has actually they're in a relationship. And y'all know, flip this if you need to. That's so crazy. Some of you guys, like, if you're waiting for your husband or your wife right now, they could literally be in a relationship. Like, I'm not saying they're married with the lovers here. For some of you guys, they could be, but I feel like some of you guys, like your future spouse could be dating someone. If you're genuinely curious about that, it's so funny that I started channeling that song by Ray, because there's a part of the song where she literally says, is he with another? Right? Like, I'm wondering where my husband is, and is he with another? He's probably with another woman right now. It's not even funny, but that's kind of what I got just now. So yeah, that's not the case for everybody though. For some of you guys, they could have been with someone, but it ended, it's over, and they're just going through some healing before they get to you. And if that's the case, the same thing might be happening with you, because usually there's a mirroring going on. So you might have been with somebody that you're recently single from, or some of you guys, maybe you've been single for a while, but you've still been doing some healing and recovery work. Okay, there's 3 people here, so that is confirmation for some of you guys as well, but not for everybody. Why is this bear here? Thief. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my goodness. Can you guys see these cards? Do I need to push them up? The way this came out, I'm literally getting, somebody could be wondering, where the hell is my husband? And they're literally in a relationship with somebody else. Or somebody's like, where the hell is my wife? What's taking them so long to find me? Yeah, they can't find you because they're with somebody else. Like, that's crazy. Oh gosh. You know how that ends up happening. Sometimes there's lessons that we need to learn tied to different people, and it is what it is. Other times though, people will literally stick around in a relationship or a connection with someone they know is not going anywhere, as a placeholder. So this is really sad actually, because somebody's spouse could be with someone as a placeholder. Maybe it didn't start out that way, maybe it wasn't supposed to be that way, but it turned into that. Okay, and here's the thing, once you realize it turns into that, you're supposed to walk away, right? That's what you do, you walk away. But a lot of people don't have that strength in them, I suppose. That's unfortunate. Oh boy. false person, house and family room. Oh my gosh, some of you guys, this person, they could have a family together. I just heard, I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of this reading. Toilet neighbor, courtship. I split the deck. Toilet neighbor at the bottom of the deck, courtship at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys have, life is getting really good for you guys. And it feels like life is going to be getting so good that you could be in a position or in a space where you're just like, damn, all I'm missing right now is love. All I need right now is love. Where the hell is my person? Why are they taking so long? Some of you guys, your person is actually in a relationship with someone they don't need to be with. And with marriage here, is giving they could be in a contract with this person. This person could literally be married to this person, or they're living with this person at a distance, or they have business, some type of business dealings together. We're going to pull tarot cards to see if we can get more information about what that is. But with lovers here in courthouse, I feel like somebody is making there's a masculine energy making a decision here. This could be to file for something. Again, we're going to get more information, but false person is here. So whoever, somebody's living with somebody. Hold on. I just got another message too. Thank you for the confirmation. I just got another message that some of you guys are watching right now, and you're in a relationship, and you could be thinking, where the hell is my husband or wife, while you're in a relationship. Because, for example, say you're the feminine energy, you're not about to propose, and you could have been waiting for your partner to propose for a while, and they haven't. So you could be like, okay, where is my husband? Because if this was my husband, I would have a ring on my finger, right? And for others of you, if you're a masculine, you're in a relationship with someone, you could be wondering, like, where is my husband or my wife? Because you don't have that urge to propose to the person that you're with, or to marry them. Like, you don't see yourself being with them long term. So why are we wasting each other's time? This is what I'm not getting. This reading, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing here? What am I clarifying first? Okay, first, tell me about this main female energy. What do I need to know about this main female? The Seven of Cups. Options. This is somebody that's needing to keep their options open, or has their options open, or they're being treated as an option. Okay? This could also be somebody that's just sticking around because of the presents, the gifts, or somebody is like, they're being paid. This could be a part of the contract. And the contract, it includes gifts as payment or something like that, or a literal payment. Yeah, so while we're here, tell me about this. That's why Thief is showing up with marriage, okay? Somebody's with someone that they know they're not going to be with forever. Like, they've already decided this. They're like, yeah, it's cool for now, but this ain't my forever person. But they're still in that because they're benefiting from it in some way. With marriage, thief, and despair. That's so weird. That is so strange to me. Okay, I need to stop judging. I'm not trying to, but I'm going to be honest. If I don't get something, I don't get it. With the Knight of Swords. This was swift, though. This was like a swift decision. I'm getting that, like, these two kind of just, like, they coupled up together really quickly. They just got into this really quickly. They didn't really think about the long term. Yeah, King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And look what's poking out there. The Devil. And I see the Hangman right here. These two just jumped into this without fully thinking about it, without thinking about long term. They just jumped into this. I feel like there could be a lot of attraction, like surface level attraction or chemistry between these two. They're like, hey, it works. Why not? Okay. I feel like this could actually be something that led to marriage too. They could have even gotten married quickly. Could have been fascinating. or like a fast like approval from the family or something like that. Why is the Lovers card here? The Star and the Seven of Swords. So somebody has a secret lover, or their okay, no, the Star. Somebody is secretly wishing for a new lover, a new partner. This is what, baby, where the hell is my husband? Mature man here. This could actually be this man here. So some of you guys, like, okay, if you're a feminine watching and you're wondering where the hell is my husband, your husband is laid up with somebody wondering about you. And if you're a man, if you're a man watching this, wondering where the hell is my husband or wife, like, your wife is somewhere laid up with somebody wondering about you. That is so crazy. But this is what I'm getting here. Tell me about this mature man energy. Why do humans are so crazy? Why do we do things like this to ourselves? How are you cock blocking yourself? Like, come on. Why is this mature man here? Tell me about this mature man. What do I need to know about this mature man? The Two of Pentacles and the Fool card. Oh gosh. This mature man took a gamble. They took a risk, and right now they're juggling too, because they took a gamble, they took a risk to be in whatever they're in, and now they're taking a gamble and taking a risk to get out of it. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? That's exactly what it is. King of Candles, that same energy here. This mature, if this is you, you need to be careful. Make sure that you're leading with your head and not your little one. The one let me stop playing. I feel like somebody kind of just like, once they get that inspired action, they just like, hey, let's go. Like somebody's really confident. The King of Wands is supposed to be a leader. Just make sure you're not leading with, you know, the wrong thing. Definitely make sure you're looking before you jumping into anything else. I feel like you have faith, yeah, that your partner is coming, your real partner is coming, and they are. And actually, I do see you guys making the right moves too, if you are this mature man, because we have judication and courthouse here. So somebody is taking the necessary steps to make sure they have everything in order, and to make sure that everything is done fair as possible, especially if the courts are involved in some way. So if you're a feminine watching and you're wondering about your future husband, just know that they could be wrapping something up and they're getting their affairs in line, in order, so that they're good by the time they get to you. Or they should be. I sure hope so. Why is false person here? Actually, tell me about this house and family room dynamic with thoughts here. Somebody's thinking about the home heavily and what they expect out of. Somebody's with someone who doesn't match their like idea of a partner, a long-term partner, a significant other. If they have kids with them, they're thinking like, okay, this is not the person that I would want to be the father to my children. Like, how did I choose this person as the father of my kids? And vice versa. How did I choose this person to be the mother of my kids? Like, I do not see this person raising my kids. That's what's coming through. Or somebody's thinking about like the family dynamic. They have certain expectations, a certain order that they wish to follow, and they don't have that order with this person. Like, somebody could have been hoping to be married before having kids, and that didn't happen. So damn, scrap the whole relationship just because of that. I don't think it's just because of that, but for somebody that's a significant sign. They're like, okay, this didn't go in a certain step, like, and I get it, it's not going to be like that for everybody, but for someone, they have a certain expectation of how the order flows, and it just isn't that. Or somebody has expectations for like duties like duties is such a funny word, but someone's just like, they have, it could be gender specific roles. That's not for everybody, but somebody could have this idea of like, okay, like I expect the mother of my children to stay home and raise the children, and they could be with somebody that keeps their options open, and they're just like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna work, and all of those things. And some of you guys, like, you could be doing that right now, actually, while you're wondering where the hell is your husband or your wife. You could be child free, or some of you guys do have kids, but you're still traveling and you have your options open and you're living your best life. Because I was getting that, like, so some of you guys, like, you don't have kids, and again, you're living your best life, waking up excited for the next day. Meanwhile, this person's with someone that they might have kids with, and they're not fulfilling certain roles that they would want them to. So this is something for you guys to keep in mind too. And you know what's interesting? I'm also getting that if you're free right now, you're not in a relationship, you are single, live your best single life. I'm not saying to go around freaking on people. Actually, I would advise against that. You can definitely live your best life without engaging in any of those activities. But the reason why I'm getting that is because if you're wondering where is your husband or your wife, it could be because, like, you're hoping to be able to settle down and start a family, right? That, I hope that would be the reason why. And your expectations of over your life might change, especially coming into contact with somebody. When you guys are thinking on that level, your expectation and of the relationship, the family dynamic is going to be a little different. So what was I getting at? Right. It's interesting because somebody's with someone that they don't align with their expectations at all. Somebody's with somebody that is operating in the energy that you're operating in. Or, okay, I gotta figure out how to say this right now. The dynamic that you're hoping for and wishing for when you're saying, where's my husband or wife, is a dynamic that somebody is in. Either you are in, or your future spouse is in currently, but with someone who's not, like, fulfilling their role necessarily. So this is like somebody being in a relationship with somebody that's acting like they're single still. And they might have kids to raise together, but they're acting like they're single still. Meanwhile, you are single still, or, right, that's what it's giving. You don't have a husband or a wife. And you don't have a family to consider. So you can move differently. But hopefully I got what I was trying to say there. I feel like I did a lot of verbal vomit. What is this house and family room here? The Emperor and the Nine of Wands. There's a masculine energy that feels like they're carrying the whole entire house on their back. And they're doing a really good job of like hiding it, covering it, or showing, yeah, the Hermit. This masculine energy is doing a very good job of like covering it up. Why is false person here? I feel like your future husband or wife, if you're masculine watching, your future wife is playing the role of like man and woman in their relationship right now. And while you're wondering where they're at, they're in a connection where they're playing the role of like both parties. So in essence, if you're wondering where your wife is, she's literally taking care of a grown-ass man. And herself and the kids. Which, I mean, if you're married, then that's how it goes. But your spouses take care of each other. That's how it's supposed to be. But I feel like your future wife is being neglected right now. If you're watching from the feminine perspective right now, and you're wondering where the hell is your future husband, he's in a relationship with someone that has him doing all the work. So he could literally have a job as the Emperor. He might even have multiple jobs as the Emperor. The Emperor is making bank, taking care of all the household responsibilities, taking care of himself, providing for everyone as well. And I'm getting that, like, it's to the point where he could actually be experiencing burnout. He could be exhausted, but he's still pushing on. He's still carrying on. He's still handling business at the end of the day. But he's not necessarily getting anything in return. In fact, right now he could be thinking that it's better off, he'll be better off single, because he doesn't have a partner. He doesn't have his Empress. So that's why he's wondering, where is his wife? Tell me about false person here. Yeah. He's thinking Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of... Somebody's with someone who they literally... Somebody's with someone who they literally appease through gifts. Like, anytime this person's like a bitch or mean or angry or something like that, they just buy them something, and that makes them happy for a moment, and then they show them a little bit of affection, but then it goes back to the same thing. It's the same story over and over and over again. Somebody's with someone that they thought giving things to would appease them. I'm gonna pick these back up because that's a lot. Just give me 1 or 2 cards, please. Why is false person here? Somebody, okay, you're wondering where the hell is your future husband or wife. They're literally with somebody that they're giving themselves to somebody. Oh boy. Damn. I want to hurry up and finish this portion so I could pull advice for you guys, because I want to know how this person's going to come up towards you, how they're going to show up with you. If this is how they're being treated with this person, like, how the hell are they going to come towards you? The Moon, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Candles. There's a lot hidden about this relationship or the connection that these people are in. And I'm feeling like they do it that way on purpose because, you know, you got to keep up with appearances. But what's happening here is you're kind of like envisioning life, how you would like your life to be in the future with like your future spouse. And they're doing the same thing. So in a way, you guys are kind of like manifesting each other. Your visions are aligning. This is what's drawing you two together. And I see you guys kind of like being persistent and standing on those beliefs that you have, but keeping it secret or hidden. So if you're in a relationship with someone and you're wondering where your husband or wife is, like, it's like you're not even letting the person that you're with know that you're thinking about a future with somebody else. And if you're single, your future spouse is in a relationship with someone and they're not even letting them know or that they're thinking about a future with somebody else and trying to envision it and what would it be like. This is all hidden. And I'm seeing that like somebody is kind of like fantasizing about a masculine energy, like a strong masculine that is courageous, persistent, and can take control. I feel like this is a feminine energy that's with somebody who literally does not know how to lead. Like, they want to be able to relax. They want to be able to trust their partner or their spouse to do certain things, but they cannot. They cannot get into that energy. So they could literally be fantasizing or daydreaming about that. And meanwhile, somebody's masculine wants to be able to lead in a dynamic, but they're with someone who they always have to like walk on eggshells with or try to appease, so they can't even be in like a leadership. This is strange. The Magician at the bottom of the deck. You guys are manifesting each other without realizing it. Some of you, maybe you do realize it, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, so tell me about this mature woman here. What do I need to know about this mature woman? That's way too many cards. What do I need to know about this mature woman? The Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, whoever this mature woman energy is, they're very hardworking. They're thinking about ways to collaborate. I feel like this, whoever the mature woman is focused on work right now. They're thinking about ways to collaborate. So if this is you, you could be single and focused on work, focused on building up your finances. You could also be focused on networking, meeting people, helping people. Some of you guys, you could do charities. You can volunteer if this is you. If you're a masculine watching and you're wondering where the hell is your future wife or husband, they're working. They're working. They're helping people. They're volunteering. They could be donating. This mature woman is like a charity case. Damn, that's not charity case, but they take on charity cases. If you're a man wondering where the hell is your wife to, and I was getting that earlier, that they're taking care of like a grown-ass man that should be taking care of them. I mean, they should take care of each other, but it's just it's one-sided. It's one-sided for real. Look at that. Look, the 8 of Needles. And this person is, I feel like this mature woman is someone who helps everybody, but when they need the help, they don't get it. They learn to help themselves. This mature woman knows how to help themselves. Okay? And they look really good too. They take very good care of themselves. They're privileged because they put themselves in a privileged position. This is somebody who's been through a lot. I'm even getting that they may have been in jail, or that's not for everybody. If not literally jail, they've been in like a institution where they had to take care of others. They could be a nurse or a doctor, or maybe they work in a church or something like that, where they're responsible for others' care. Oh, look at, I said that in prison. And the Hierophant came out in the reverse to clarify imprisonment. This person is breaking free of certain like ideas that this mature woman is breaking free of certain ideas. They're going an unconventional route. This is the type of person that goes, where is my husband or wife? But they're not going to find their husband or wife in a conventional way. And that actually makes sense, because some of you guys are going to meet your person or your spouse while somebody is still in a relationship, and it's in a relationship that they really shouldn't be in. That is an unconventional. Well, is it unconventional? I feel like a lot of people meet like that. I'm not saying that there's gonna be any home wrecking or anything like that. Honestly, it looks like the homes are already wrecked, but this is not me trying to be funny. I'm really not trying to be funny or disrespectful, but that's what I got. And that noise was the Chariot card trying to come out just now. So yeah, forward movement. So why is concern and coffin here? This mature woman could very well be in a relationship too that they were feeling stuck in for a while, and they're figuring out a way to lighten the load by divvying up like responsibility. This mature woman could have to pay alimony to their spouse, their ex, if they're getting a divorce. So that could be also why they're working so hard, because they need to figure out how to set up their funds for their kids. This mature woman could also be paying child support. Yeah. Okay, so this mature woman could have been in your future spouse, future husband, future wife could literally be getting themselves out of position right now where they were stuck with someone who literally they took care of the entire marriage, the entire relationship. Why is coffin and concern here? The 8 of Cups, not upright or in the reverse. They're still trying to get out of this or break free of this mature woman. Even if they weren't, if this mature woman was never married, they still were in some sort of unconventional relationship. It could have been a situationship that took a lot from them, that they gave a lot to. They could have even spent on this person financially, and it could have put them in the hole, or they just lost out financially dealing with whoever this person was. That happens actually when you're involved, especially if you're spiritual, whether you know it or not. Being involved with the wrong people will literally drain you financially, and that would be like God, the universe's way of letting you know, like, or trying to distance you or remove you from those people. But this mature woman energy still has some things to release and let go of that's not fully out of their energy. So the concern is pending, is the concern is surrounding the pending end date of that. The Knight of Candles. Okay, all right, one more card. Why is the Seven of Potions here on top of this main female energy? The Nine of Cups in the reverse. This main female energy, whoever this the main person is currently in somebody's life, it's a placeholder. Seven of Cups and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. It's not even a placeholder that's like, you know how placeholders are supposed to keep you satisfied or fulfilled for the time being? It's not even doing that. The World card at the bottom of the deck. See, in the Ten of Cups. For somebody to really experience their happiness, that joy that they're wanting to, with a Queen of Candles, I feel like, again, I kept getting the King of Wands here. Somebody wants to meet their match. Somebody wants to meet their spouse, their husband or their wife. In order to get that, something needs to end. And some of you guys, you could both be in relationships or connections or dealing with somebody. Somebody is in a relationship, might even have a family with someone, wondering where their husband or wife is. And for somebody else, they're in a situationship, wondering where their husband or their wife is. And it's just like, y'all need to clear y'all energies so y'all can actually come together. I said it before and I'll say it again. How the hell are you cock blocking yourselves? Some of you guys are working too damn hard on something that shouldn't even require you to work so hard on or in. Okay, what advice do you have for those who this message resonates with, please? What advice do we have for those who this message resonates with? Whoa, why did you do that? They just flipped over. The Devil and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Y'all really need to let go. Let go, let go, let go. Y'all need to let go of control issues. Y'all need to let go of trying to force things to work that's showing you that it don't work. Because some of you guys, that's what's been happening. And that's what's keeping you apart from what it is that you want. What is that? The Chariot. Why your cards keep flipping like that? Even the Chariot in the reverse too. Okay. Please come out. Let the cards come out for the advice. Thank you. The Hangman in the reverse. Why the Hangman in reverse is the advice. The Ten of Cups. I'm getting that you have seen the situation or the dynamic in every way possible. You're not stuck. You're not trapped. If it is that you want to be happy, if you want that fulfillment, some of you guys, like, things are getting better for you. You are feeling excited or happier, or some of you guys, like, you're daydreaming or fantasizing about a new love, a new life, or a different type of lifestyle. And again, where you are right now, you've seen it from every angle. So it allows you to be able to daydream and fantasize these things because you know that you can achieve it. You know it's within your reach, but here's the thing. Something needs to end with the Death there. You need to transition out of this space of holding on to things that no longer benefit you. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. Especially for your emotional fulfillment, for you to be satisfied, for you to really be happy, you need to let these things go. I just want one more card on why the Hierophant's in the reverse. Thank you. The Lovers. All right, that's enough. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck. This is the message I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.